The construction of the brand-new $2.1 billion Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee, represents one of the most defining moments in modern North American sports infrastructure and urban planning. Located directly along the eastern banks of the Cumberland River, this fully enclosed, climate-controlled venue is engineered to replace the aging open-air facility that has anchored the Tennessee Titans franchise since the turn of the century. But this project is far more than a simple football venue replacement. It is a massive, transformational urban masterplan anchored by the single largest public stadium subsidy in the history of the United States. Let's analyze how sports architects and city planners designed a multi-purpose indoor stadium featuring a permanent translucent ETFE roof, optimized intimate seating geometry, and a revolutionary financial structure designed to unlock hundreds of acres of prime waterfront real estate. If you appreciate deep technical breakdowns of sports architecture, stadium finance, and mega construction projects, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. To fully grasp the geographical and historical context driving this mega project, we must look at the rapid evolution of Music City over the past 3 decades. When the franchise relocated from Houston to Tennessee in the late 1990s, the team initially played in an open-air concrete stadium, opened in 1999 as Adelphia Coliseum, later known as Nissan Stadium. Located on the east bank of the Cumberland River, directly opposite downtown Nashville, that venue featured a classic open-air bowl design with a capacity exceeding 69,000 seats. For over 20 years, it served its primary purpose well. However, as Nashville transformed from a regional country music hub into one of the fastest-growing financial, tourist, and cultural metropolises in North America, the limitations of the old open-air stadium became increasingly apparent. The open-air configuration meant the venue was completely weather-dependent, preventing Nashville from hosting lucrative major indoor events such as the Super Bowl, the NCAA Final Four, national political conventions, and international stadium arena tours during extreme weather months. Furthermore, the surrounding land on the east bank remained stranded as a massive expanse of asphalt surface parking lots, severing downtown Nashville from its waterfront potential. Rather than spending hundreds of millions of dollars on a complex structural retrofit to add a roof to an aging concrete bowl, the club and city officials made the strategic decision to construct an entirely new, enclosed facility directly adjacent to the old stadium, paving the way for the total demolition of the old venue once the new arena opens in February 2027. When we examine the technical scheme of the new venue, the architectural and engineering innovations engineered by Manica Architecture are striking. Unlike traditional gigantic NFL domes that feel cavernous and detached, the new Nissan Stadium is designed with an intense focus on scale, sightlines, and environmental integration. The total seating capacity was deliberately optimized down to approximately 60,000 seats, nearly 10,000 fewer than the old venue. This reduction allowed architects to bring the seating bowl dramatically closer to the field level, with seats positioned up to 38% closer to the sideline action than in the previous stadium. This creates an exceptionally steep, intimidating seating geometry that traps crowd acoustics and optimizes sightlines for every spectator. The defining engineering feature of the upper envelope is its permanent, rigid, translucent ethylene tetrafluoroethylene roof canopy, commonly known as ETFE. This lightweight, high-tech fluoropolymer membrane allows diffuse natural sunlight to flood the interior playing field, giving spectators the outdoor visual feel of a daylight stadium while maintaining a perfectly climate-controlled indoor environment year-round. The exterior architectural skin features a modern aesthetic inspired by Nashville's industrial and musical heritage, incorporating sweeping exterior porches, open-air terraces, and expansive glass curtain walls that afford sweeping panoramic views of the downtown Nashville skyline. To handle vertical crowd movements seamlessly, the interior circulation design incorporates 44 escalators, wide-open concourses, and state-of-the-art frictionless concession technology designed to virtually eliminate food and beverage queues. Furthermore, the stadium includes a dedicated 12,000-square-foot community center designed for year-round civic and educational use. From a financial perspective, the capital stack and municipal funding framework developed for this $2.1 billion project represent a landmark case study in public-private sports finance. The project is backed by a historic $1.26 billion public subsidy, making it the largest public contribution to a sports stadium in United States history. This public capital is structured across two primary government entities. The state of Tennessee contributed $500 million in direct state bond funding, recognizing the stadium's statewide economic impact, while Metro Nashville provided $760 million in revenue bonds. Crucially, Metro Nashville's portion is structured as a non-general fund obligation, backed by dedicated hotel-motel tax increases, a portion of state and local sales taxes generated within the stadium campus, and campus parking revenues. The remaining $840 million of the capital stack is funded privately by the Tennessee Titans ownership group, backed by NFL league facility loans, corporate sponsorship sales, and a comprehensive personal seat license program. Crucially, the deal structure shifts all future maintenance costs and potential construction cost overruns entirely onto the private ownership group, relieving municipal taxpayers of future structural liabilities that plagued the original venue agreement. The broader urban impact of the new Nissan Stadium extends far beyond the perimeter of its concourses. By consolidating the stadium footprint into a compact, enclosed arena, city planners are liberating over 338 acres of prime industrial and surface parking land on Nashville's East Bank. This land is being transformed into a dense, walkable, mixed-use urban waterfront neighborhood featuring thousands of new residential units, office spaces, retail corridors, green parks, and pedestrian riverwalks. This master plan turns a dormant surface parking desert into a thriving, tax-generating urban district anchored by a venue capable of generating billions in economic activity through host bids for major global events like the Super Bowl, FIFA World Cup exhibitions, and the NCAA Final Four. In conclusion, the new Nissan Stadium represents a masterclass in modern sports facility planning and waterfront urban design. By choosing a climate-controlled enclosed model with an ETFE translucent roof, the Tennessee Titans and the city of Nashville have secured a year-round entertainment engine capable of operating independent of weather conditions. The combination of intimate seating geometry, massive record-setting public-private funding, and the total redevelopment of the Cumberland River East Bank proves how modern sports infrastructure can serve as a catalyst for complete civic transformation. How do you evaluate the massive $1.26 billion public subsidy used for this enclosed stadium project? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for our next deep dive investigation into global sports infrastructure.